evolution has installed in all the animals, and also human beings, a nervous system that can naturally come back to harmony and stability when there was a danger, when you had to face a danger. This is something that is done naturally. So a nervous system which is in balance, which is in a stability state, in harmony, let's say that it will be something like that, okay? Quiet and flow. Now, if there is a danger, so I'm speaking about the reptilian, so if there is a danger, that nervous system will start to activate. It will not stay stable, it activates. It will activate because the nervous system will immediately wait and prepare for a response in front of a danger. If there is a danger, so I'm in that room, and suddenly, I like the example of the tiger of Jeannette, so suddenly a tiger is coming in. What can I do? What are the answers of the reptilian brain? What are the answers, the response that my instinct can give in front of a danger? There are three. Let's say two. Yes.
Paralyze.
And?
Either you paralyze or you escape or you fight.
Yes. So fight or flee. Okay? So imagine that here my nervous system starts to activate with adrenaline, and different changes will occur in my body. For example, the blood pressure, the breathing, and the muscles will start to be more and more in tension in order to be ready or to flee or to attack. Okay, so there are a lot of changes that will occur in my body due to adrenaline. Okay, so my nervous system starts to activate. If indeed I can fight or I can escape, what will happen is that the nervous system will naturally self-regulate automatically. I have nothing to do. It will be done. It will be done because the energy of this tension in the muscles will be used when I will run away or when I will attack. So rather to stay there with the tension in my body, this tension will automatically be released when I will do that, or released when I will run. So it comes back to harmony, self-regulation. Okay. Now imagine that here with the reptilian brain there is a problem at a certain moment. So like if I take that example, okay, she first feel, because she can, a reptilian brain can feel the energy of the adult when he's coming to her. So her nervous system already starts to activate. Then she feel a hand. Then she feel a caress. So exactly the same thing happens here in terms of the activation of her nervous system. And at a certain moment, rather than screaming, she cannot attack, she cannot escape. What can she do? Freeze. Okay? The freezing. This is the other solution, as you explained. Freezing means this. Okay? It means the nervous system cannot do that, cannot find self-regulation, and it will stop here, freezing. Okay. While freezing, it is accompanied by anesthesia. And anesthesia is there in order not to feel. So imagine the muscles are completely under tension. So when it is under tension, if I do that, okay, I don't feel. Okay? In order to feel, I need to relax and release. Okay? So very often during the vivencia, I told you release the muscles. Okay, release the neck, because otherwise you don't feel. Okay? You can think the cortex that you feel, and then you dance. But with all your tension, it is impossible to feel. So this is why very often I say, and even if you think that you are relaxed, even if you think that you release a little bit more, again and again and again and again and again, because there is a lot to recuperate, really a lot. Okay? So here there is an anesthesia, and this freezing, we are here speaking about the reptilian brain, so it means these are instinctive answers and responses from the body, and they are there to protect life. To flee is to protect life. To fight is to protect life. To freeze is to protect life. It's a life system. It's not a death system. Okay? When there is an anesthesia, this is done. It's a life system to avoid the suffering. Because if the tiger comes in and eats me, I will not feel, because of the anesthesia. Okay? Now you understand why it is more and more important in all the exercise, even when you think that you release again. Okay? Because several parts of our bodies are exactly in that state. So when we say the body knows what is good for you, what does the body know? The body mainly knows the history of the unconscious, and the unconscious is all the repressed emotions that are in my body. So today, psychoanalysts like William Reich, for example, has proven enough that indeed all of our repressed emotions are stuck in our cells and in our organs. Okay? It is inside our cells. Okay? In the nature, as that system is self-regulating, if there was the system has response to preserve life, to froze. If the danger is gone, nature will come back to its natural process and create this. Okay? So, for example, if I was here, the tiger comes, and finally, I'm not exactly what he wants for the meal. He goes out. I was when he go out of the room, then it is the time for me to release all the tension. And if I do that, it will be done naturally if I don't try to refrain my reactions. If I don't try to control my reactions will automatically be something like that, naturally, because the body has been created for that, has been created to self-regulate, has been created to heal in case of freezing. Okay? This is what will happen if I do not try to control. We are no longer in a society where we learn that it is normal to simply let the body shake, for example, okay, tremble. Okay. So imagine this is for the reptilian brain. So for the reptilian brain, which is the brain of sensation, in terms of healing, I will need to release a movement. I will need to release all of my sensation and let it go through. Okay? So if you need sensation, this is reptilian brain. It is not the cortex. So you can understand why you have this kind of problem. You can understand that at 6 years old, this is what happens, but it does not release your reptilian brain. It does not release the sensation. It does not release the screaming. And the screaming will not come only, you remember when we start dancing and I invite you to la 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 la. Okay, release those parts. Okay, because we have to find back the way, the instinctive way to be connected with the sounds, with this part, and open here. All right? So this is for the reptilian brain. What happens?